Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome to Spa-Francorchamps. This circuit was built in 1921, and even though its length was halved in 1979, the Belgian Grand Prix is still one of the longest, fastest, and most magical races on the F1 calendar. Spa-Francorchamps is famous for its long straights and fast corners. Drag efficiency will make all the difference here as drivers zoom through the famous sequence of Eau Rouge leading up into Raidillon. But a twisty middle sector keeps things tricky down on the track. We're about halfway through the season now, and there's still plenty of time for everything to change. All eyes are on the teams and how they tackle the rest of the year. There's nothing like a race weekend in Formula One. We return for the next day of our highly anticipated race weekend, which sees the end of practice and the start of qualifying. Yesterday's action gave us a fantastic taste of what is to come, and the anticipation within the paddock continues to grow. Qualifying promises to be as unrelenting as ever. Only the best, the most consistent drivers can progress from one period to the next and stand a chance of earning a place at the front of the grid. Let the competition commence. The time has come for these drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel. Race day has arrived.
Mercedes earned themselves a solid position on the grid here during qualifying. Let's hope they can make the most of it at the race start. This weekend, Red Bull displayed promise during qualifying. Now they need to capitalize on their grid position and get a good race under their belts. And the sky is looking grey and cloudy today. An effective tyre strategy could prove very valuable as the race plays out.
Well, no one can ever predict what will happen at Spa-Francorchamps, but one thing's for sure, it's going to be eventful. It's a bit of a cloudy day for the race, but the atmosphere as ever is electric. Taking a look now at Mercedes. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. We've got the other Mercedes here. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid. The teams are ready to go. Get ready! It's the Belgian Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go. Mercedes moved up a place. It's a crash. We can take a look now. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. They've lost control, and there's the crash.
box.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Got a car stopped on track.
We've just had a crash on the track. Let's have a look. Now we see the Williams here. A definite collision there. That's very unfortunate. And that was a bitter blow for the team. And it may have really hurt their overall chances. Let's see what happened there. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. Oh, big lock up there.
Pound the wall. Yellow, yellow.
Oh, and that's a crash. Let's take a closer look. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. There's the crash.
So box, box, box. There's been a crash. Sounds like a single car. Let's take a look at the replay. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. Clearly something went very, very wrong there. think that was a crash. We can take a look now. Okay, here's the Ferrari. Dear me, they won't have been expecting that.
Hit confirm and box.
Let's have a look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. What a spin! And the team had such high hopes today. Looks like there's been a lockup. Let's see what happened there. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved. And this, yes, there, that's the lockup. Sounds like there's been a crash. Let's take a closer look. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved. They've lost control, and there's the crash. Crash. Here's the replay. Now just focus on the Haas. And there we see the crash. Oh, we've had a spin. We can take a look now. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. And yes, that's where they spin out. The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly. I think there's been a lock-up. Let's take a look at the replay. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. Just a bit too heavy on the brakes, and they've locked up. It's a race position gained for Mercedes. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. And there they go, moving up a position. Just incredible maneuvering. Who's running wide there? Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. They've gone wide. They won't be happy about that. Did somebody spin out there? Let's have a look. We're just watching the Red Bull. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The car's just gone. Oh, did someone run wide there? Now, just watch the Mercedes here. Well, I don't know what they were thinking there. They're completely off the racing line. It's a race position gained for Mercedes. Let's take a closer look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. And they get past, which moves them up a position. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it.
And think about less lift and coast. So just cool tyres down.
Seems to have been a lock-up. Let's see what happened there. We're just watching the Red Bull. Well, they've lost it. They've locked up.
We have a checkered flag now.
What a fantastic race from the Mercedes driver. Mercedes once again showing why they're one of the biggest names in F1.
You can see that the team runs like a well-oiled machine. Everything was precise and on point this weekend.
The end this weekend in 5th place in the constructor standings.
For the next round, Formula One won't be straying too far. We'll be heading to the dunes of Zandvoort and the lightning speed of the Dutch Grand Prix.